In the heart of the quiet town of Abozume stood a little restaurant with faded red walls and a crooked wooden sign that read, Mama Zina's Kitchen. Despite its humble look, people traveled from miles around to taste the food. The aroma alone was enough to pull you off the street: spicy jollof, tender goat stew, bankuda melted on your tongue, and soup so rich they seemed magical. Mama Zina is a gift from the ancestors, the townspeople would say. Zina herself was a plump woman in her late 50s, always wearing a bright head wrap and an apron with tiny oil stains. Her laughter filled the room like sweet palm wine. She had charm, stories, and recipes that never failed to impress. And though nobody had ever seen her visit the market or buy meat from the local butchers, no one questioned her. Why would they? The food was divine. The town's children often peeked through the windows, watching Mama Zina cook. But she always shooed them away gently. Kitchen is no place for little eyes, she'd chuckle. What no one knew, what they could never imagine, was that the kitchen was exactly where the little ones disappeared into. It started with whispers. A boy named Timo didn't come home one evening after playing in the schoolyard. A week later, 10-year-old Efua vanished on her way to fetch water. Mothers grew anxious, fathers formed night patrols, but nothing turned up: no blood, no footprints, no bodies. Some said it was kidnappers. Others blamed the spirits. But Mama Zina's restaurant, it thrived. In fact, the more children went missing, the more popular her dishes became. She even added a new item to the menu: Zina's mystery meat pepper soup. People couldn't get enough. So soft, they'd say. So sweet, like it melts on your tongue. No one noticed the locked freezer behind the kitchen or the trapdoor beneath the prep table. Not even the waiters. Only Zina held the keys. 15-year-old Oma had no family. Her mother died giving birth to her. Her father was never known. She'd lived in the town's dusty orphanage all her life until it burned down mysteriously. With nowhere else to go, she roamed the market square, stealing leftover food and dodging angry vendors. One rainy evening, Mama Zina found her curled under a tree, soaked and shivering. "Come, child," she said, smiling sweetly. "Come help me in my kitchen. I'll feed you, give you a bed. You can call me Auntie Zina." Oma followed her. At first, life was wonderful. Zina gave her clean clothes, a soft mattress, and 3 hot meals a day. In return, Oma cleaned tables, washed dishes, and helped sweep the dining hall. But Zina had one rule: never enter the back room. Oma obeyed, until the night she heard crying. It was after midnight. Rain pounded the tin roof. Oma had just finished cleaning when she heard the sound, faint, muffled, a child sobbing. She froze. It came from behind the metal freezer. Her curiosity burned hotter than fear. With trembling hands, she moved the freezer, revealing a wooden trapdoor. It creaked open slowly, revealing a steep staircase leading down into darkness. The sobs grew louder. With a lantern in hand, Oma descended. The stench hit her first: raw meat and bleach. Then she saw them: cages. Small cages. For children. Naked, dirty, crying. Their eyes locked onto her with hope and terror. "Mama Zina said she was going to feed us soon," one whispered. "But she brings knives." Oma dropped the lantern. Flames flickered against cold stone walls covered in butcher's tools. Her scream echoed. Zina stood at the top of the stairs, holding a cleaver, her smile gone. "You weren't supposed to see that, child," she said. Oma backed away. You're killing them. You're feeding them to the town." Zina sighed, walking slowly down the steps. "Do you know what hunger can do to a soul, Oma? Real hunger. I was 8 when my village starved during the drought. My baby brother died in my arms. I swore then I would never go hungry again. And I found a way. A dark gift from a dark god. In exchange, I must feed the craving. She reached the bottom. The secret is in the liver, she whispered. That's what gives the pepper soup its sweetness. Omar's knees gave out. You're a monster. Zina tilted her head. And yet, the people love me. Omar waited until Zina left to prepare ingredients. She quickly freed the children, their little limbs weak but desperate to survive. They climbed out quietly. But Zina caught them in the hallway. A bloody cleaver in one hand, she lunged, but Omar threw a pot of hot palm oil into her face. Zina screamed, her skin bubbling. Omar and the children ran. They didn't stop until they reached the town square. Screaming, they told the crowd everything. The mayor, the guards, the elders, they stormed Mama Zina's kitchen. She was gone. But the fire wasn't. Flames burst through the roof. The restaurant burned for hours. When it finally died down, they found nothing but ashes, and a cleaver melted into the concrete floor. The town mourned. They buried bones found beneath the kitchen. Over 30 children. No one spoke of Mama Zina anymore. Her name was wiped from the books, her sign torn down. But the hunger remained. For weeks, people complained. No other food tastes right. Everything is bland now. Some whispered that they missed the flavor. One day, Omar walked past a new food stall in a neighboring town. A cheerful woman in a bright head wrap waved at her. Come try my jollof, she said. It tastes just like home. Omar froze. Behind the woman, on a shelf, sat a cleaver. Old, burnt, and marked with a Z.